Hey YouTube, all right, here's the updated winter update on these tires. It is snowing again here, so I'm doing this outside just so you guys can see in real time. Just backing it out of the driveway real quick. Snowpack build up on the tread surface here. Now what I'll tell you first is that we did get back from a weekend trip up north, and we were at a ski facility, and they had a lot of up and down terrain, I guess, slope terrain. And up there, up north, it was constantly snowing. So I want to say they had a base of maybe 8 to 10 inches, and then another 3 or so when we were there, a fresh pack or fresh-ish pack. So as you're trying to traverse up and down the different terrains, driveways and different things like that to get from building to building at the ski resort, these things held up fine. So that's the bottom line. So far I have not had any issues with this. Now this car, this Explorer, is, I would say, an all-wheel drive vehicle by default. So it is going to have decent traction in snow especially, and ice somewhat. But overall slopes, managing, I wouldn't say mountainous slopes, that would be for like when we go to Tennessee in the winter or in December time frame. Then you tend to get a little bit better indicator of how these will do on some severe slopes like in the Smoky Mountains. But here where I'm at, no real issues. On ice, they seem to grip really well and stop really well. So I cannot say the same thing for my wife's minivan tire, which is a Continental. These really do perform pretty well so far. And here, I'll just get in here, you can kind of see the close snowpack. Again, this is just backing out of the driveway real quick so you guys can see how it packs into the tread surface here. Now this particular tire, I was turning the steering wheel to angle it to the position where I could, or I wanted to angle it to get a good thumbnail shot for the video, as well as just show you guys kind of how they perform. So here the snow is still falling, but here's a tread pattern in the ground. Here's another one here. So I do like the deep tread pattern. I like the deep lines, siping-ish sort of. That's helping too with lateral stability of the tire. Again, snow and ice have not really had any issues. We have had a lot of ice out here where I live in the subdivision. We're not part of an association, so there's no plowing. And so the snow will pack down and then eventually turn into like a solid sheet of ice. So just driving up and down the street here, stopping in front of the house, I know my wife's anti-lock brakes were kicking on. She'd have to turn into the driveway a little bit, skidding into the driveway. With these tires, no problem. I was able to stop well before the driveway, turn, no problem. So, you know, I don't know that they're perfect. They're certainly not winter tires. They're not going to behave like a true winter tire. But so far, these are probably the best all-around, all-season performing tires that I've ever had. And I've tried, you know, Bridgestones, I've had Goodyears, I've had Pirellis. So my wife's got Continentals now, which I cannot stand. Those things don't even grip on dry pavement. But they do a test. Nokian does a test that this is somewhat of a low rolling resistance tire. So that may or may not play an impact long term. But so far in the winter, so far so good. Again, no real issues. So I'm not a high performance driver. I'm not doing some like rally cross or anything like this. This is an Explorer, but for day-to-day driving, I would have no problem taking this thing out in deep snow, or the snow that you get, which is like this right now, nuisance snow. That tends to cause an issue and get things a little bit slicker here for folks. No real issue. They're performing well. So if there's things that you want me to comment on directly, leave a comment for me. It's cold out here, so I'm part of shivering, but leave a comment down below this video. Ask me some questions. I'll try and do what I can to answer them. If there's things or situations or events within reason that I'm able to try and perform in snow environments, or when there's ice, for example, and I have an operating area to do it, a mall parking lot or something like that, let me know. I would have loved to have gotten video of the vehicle at the ski facility, at the ski resort, going up and down these hills. And I think next time I do that, I will try and get that done so that you guys can see kind of the end result of that. So just a quick update. light snow here presently, but we just got back from a much deeper snow event. And like I said, no real issues. I love these tires. They are a bit noisier than the Hankooks that were on this vehicle before. There is no question about that. There is more road noise with this tire. It is not insurmountable. You can look past it. It's not that bad. But for someone like me, you notice it. So I hope this helps. If you have any questions, like I said, comment down below. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe. You guys know the drill. Try and get me to 500 subscribers. That'd be awesome. And thanks for watching. Super Action Guy out.